now, the topic is the violence in our community, what causes it and what can stop it.
And I said, I'm gonna go to the club or to the liquor store. He like, no, man, don't go. Yeah, I don't got no kind of.
Yeah.
They be like, oh, I ain't drinking today, or I'm going with you. Like, I'm always surrounded by this shit. So,
Poverty, so you know what I'm saying? Like, anybody people do something crazy, they got to. They forced to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't know. I just feel like, whatever they got going on, they in a home, they in a circle, and how they gonna get to work.
Some people rapping about their life and these kids listen to it, you know what I'm saying? Thinking it's cool just off what they doing about their cousin.
and it's the drugs. They in the house with the social media, but they bring it outside because they limit everything. Social media, it can play a part if a lot of parents stop a lot of kids from social media.
Like right now, the topic is the violence in our community, what causes it and what can stop it. What caused the single parent households in our community. But those two are the number one things for our demise. I'll put it like this. Because the enemy ain't killing us no more like we killing ourselves. You know what I'm saying? The enemy ain't actually coming in our house to check to see if a man in the house, you know what I'm saying, like they used to do. You can't get food stamp if a man in the house. Remember that? They ain't doing it no more. But our house still full of women, not the men. You know what I'm saying? So topic right now. What caused the violence in our communities on each other? What caused the single parent household? What's up with Bob? So what we're gonna do is, I know Junebug, and he was talking last time we left, but we almost didn't leave because he had some good stuff to say. So Junebug, what you say, man?
Man, I want to go last, man.
Okay.
I want to come in.
Okay. My man, what you say, man? What you say? What do you think the cause of the violence in our community is?
I feel like it started at home, what's going on at home, like everybody going through a lot of different stuff, so, and then,
Okay. Well, how they learn
but
it?
I feel like, a way for them to maximize out there or, make the best out of what they doing, to get active, get busy, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Stay positive thinking,
Yeah.
That's the way, Stay active for sure. You got to.
Yeah.
Whenever, your mind just working, everybody get crazy thought.
Yeah. For real. But I do remember how the boys clubs used to be in play. I remember the boys clubs used to be jumping in Memphis. That type of stuff don't happen no more.
It ain't no more boys club. They still got the community centers.
They got community centers.
There ain't no after school.
You're at the school, we need more, like you did back in the day. We ain't got you did.
Yeah. Something for the kids to do all the time. Yeah. So we know. So what you saying they so loose out the school that they just find violence. Yeah. What you say?
I think it's more social media. I think it's more social media than.
Hold on.
I think it's more social media than even the streets now.
Social media.
Like yeah. See, they in the house with the social media, but they bring it outside because they mimic everything from social media, like actually music. But it can play a part if a lot of parents stop a lot of kids from social media. Like that's help too.
Yeah.
They're playing a big part.
Like, you ain't lying.
Social media is killing everything. It's right there. So my little baby, she's 6 years old and got an iPhone. So she can, if I don't monitor her, she can, you know what I'm saying? And then she come from home and then she bring it to school. Not saying my daughter, or she or he. They take it from home and then they bring it and act down in school. Then from school to after school, up the street, you know, wherever they hang.
Okay.
So social media tough.
Tough. That's a big. That's a big one. What you was saying? What you was saying?
Probably be, you know, the kids with it, the parents, you know, the kids, let the kids hang with them, I think.
Friends.
Yeah, friends and parents letting them go over people's houses and, you know, give other people and stuff, you know, even because of that. There's all types of reasons.
Sure.
You know, it don't start from the home, though.
Do
Take
start
two,
from the house.
you know.
Yep.
It do take two.
So social media, idleness.
That's just one of the things.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's just one.
So many
What you
Now,
say?
but look,
Rap song. Rap song. Yeah.
then you got a lot of people that ain't. There's people in the community, ain't nobody really doing it. We need 1 million of y'all.
Yeah.
Like in one everywhere, each corner, like, but it ain't happening. Like,
Yeah.
1 million of y'all just going around y'all curve. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see what they can do to stop it.
Right.
Y'all being about it. Y'all ain't talking about it.
Right. Somebody put for some action.
Yeah.
Making this change on a regular basis.
But that consists as a financial problem too, because y'all probably got kids and got to take care of them. So you know what I'm saying, you can't do it full time like you want to.
And that's where, like you said, a multitude.
It's gonna cut off somewhere.
With a multitude of men can step in and play their part when the next man can't.
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
I feel this. My man right here, what you think, man? What you think the cause of the violence in our neighborhood is?
Everybody want to
Everybody want to get high, and then they want to do bad things, and then when the high go down and they even sell, they want to call their mama,
Yeah.
want to call their dad, and call everybody else.
Everybody want to be gangster 3 times a good time.
So
They can clean up a lot of they can clean up a lot of that.
Yeah. Yep. So, y'all believe in the Bible? Believe in the Bible? Okay. So what we like to do too is to come out of the scriptures, because that's one thing that and we ain't talking about church. But the church, we know the church do a whole lot of hooping and hollering, jumping and shouting, and really don't go into the scripture. What we like to do is bring the wisdom of God. You know what I'm saying? Watch this. Let's get Proverbs 1. Proverbs chapter 1. Watch this right here. Verse 10, I think it is. But like you said, it's a take two. It's gonna take the woman, it's gonna take the man. It's gonna take the woman to listen to the man, because most of the time the women be a little bit more easy with the kids. The man come put his foot down and the kids pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Watch this.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 10. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not.
So this is the father talking to his son. He said, my son, if sinners entice thee, don't consent. You know what I'm saying? Read.
Verse 11. If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood. Let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause.
So if that sinner, which more than likely they friend, I agree, come to them and say, let's go wait. We're gonna rob that nigga. That's what the scripture talking about, y'all. The scripture talking about robbery and violence on your brothers. Read it again.
If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood. Let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause.
So, for the innocent without cause, let us wait for them. Go ahead.
Let us swallow them up alive as the grave.
You know, like you young niggas be saying, man, we finna catch a body. Tell us about it. Talking about. Go ahead.
And hold as those that go down into the pit. We shall find all precious substance.
So they talking about robbing somebody. He said, you're gonna wait for them, lay in the cut, take them out, rob them, take everything you got, take his goods. Go ahead.
We shall fill our houses with spoil.
So they gonna split it up. They're gonna split up everything they got from the cat. Go ahead.
Cast in thy lot amongst us. Let us all have one purse.
So what it say at the top? Read verse 10.
Verse 10, my son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not.
Now, the wisdom of that scripture is, young man, don't follow a whole bunch of people to do something wrong. Don't follow a bad example that somebody trying to display in front of you to do something wrong. Why? Let's show them what sin is. A lot of people don't even know what sin is. It said, if sinners entice thee. So watch this. What you think sin is?
Person doing something bad.
Person doing something bad. What about you? What you think sin is? What you think sin is, my man?
Bad decision.
Huh?
Bad decision.
Bad decision. What's your name? I don't want to keep calling you Bob. That's what I was calling. Look. Who?
Jay.
Jay. What you think sin is, Jay? Wrongdoing. Okay. What you think sin is? Wrongdoing. Okay, so everybody agree with you. Wrongdoing for sin?
Yeah.
Because the Bible says, if sinners entice you, don't consent. So first thing we gotta understand is what is sin. Because everybody done been to church before in their life. You know what I'm saying? At one point or another. And the church don't teach you this. Straight up. Read that.
The book of 1 John chapter 3 and verse 4.
Uh-huh.
Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
So that's what sin is. Sin is the transgression of God's laws. That's it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? So everybody know about the Bible say, love thy neighbor as thyself. You know what I'm saying? But we don't know what that is. We don't know what loving thy neighbor as thyself is. We ain't got a clue because it ain't been taught to us. So remember now, the scripture said, if sinners entice you, don't consent. So if sinners want to steal, rob, that's how our jailhouses won't be full of our young men. You know what I'm saying? That's how our graves won't be full of our young men. If we stop doing those things. So it takes the parent in the home, the father and the mother, to agree and say, hey, bring your ass back in this house. You know what I'm saying? Come sit down, do what you're supposed to be doing around here, pay attention, stay up out these streets in that manner. You know what I'm saying? You got something? So for one way to help is to have a mother and father in the home push you to stay away from fake friends. Friends that gonna lead you down the hill. You know what I'm saying? So that's one way. What do you think the cause of a single parent household is? Parents separate? Think that's it? Okay.
The moment the father can't get along.
Mom and father can't get
Or
along.
the difficulties in the relationship, it's all types of reasons.
Okay. What about you?
What's the question again?
Single parent household, what you think the cause of it is?
Some similar to what she just said with when the mom and the dad ain't still eye to eye. Or they got a little problem going on, little situation going on, they call it co-parenting. Or, something like that, some similar like that.
Okay.
Right, man. Communication, like they were saying. I guess not continue how you start. That'd be most of the downfall of the relationship.
Yeah. Things changing in the relationship. Miscommunication. my sister said, problems with the man and the woman. Okay. So what y'all think the cure for that will be though? Is it a cure? Probably ain't no cure. So what we got is the cause and effect. Right. What causes a whole lot of young men to run out here to the streets and get the robbing and stealing? They ain't got no dad in the house. You know what I'm saying? But we know dad is gonna put his foot down. You got some of them that also help the problem too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying the mother the whole problem. Cause you got some niggas out here teaching their sons stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? So one thing that can help. Exodus.
I feel like if everybody learn how to mind their own business, I think that'll help too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stop hearing what the next man doing so much. They're worried about what you doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you can help yourself instead of, you know what I'm saying, always passing judgment. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
fix what you got going on at home.
Right.
And I feel like if you can spread the word to the next man, do the same, and he really showing me, you know what I'm saying? You know, it might be a solution problem, but you know.
Okay.
It won't take a lot of work, but you know, it's somewhere you can start. So,
My man, tell me something right here. That's your song? You got him for the weekend?
Yeah, every day.
Every day. Oh, you got him every day. Okay. You with his mama?
Nah.
Oh, okay. So you got custody?
Nah, I ain't got custody. I just, we got a good bond for sure. We got a real good bond for sure.
Okay.
There's nothing coming between him.
Oh, that's good. Okay. So, tell me if this right here happened. I'm sure it didn't, but tell me if this right here happened. Read that scripture.
The book of Exodus, chapter 22 and verse 16.
Uh-huh.
And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
So start over again and read it again.
The book of Exodus, chapter 22 and verse 16.
Uh-huh.
And if a man entice a maid.
So right there, what it's talking about? Anybody know what it's talking about? If a man entice a maid, spit his game. Spit his game, and she become interested. Like, oh, okay, I like this nigga here. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Your wife.
Hold on, not at that point. But read it again.
And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed
So she ain't married. Go ahead.
and lie with her,
And he lay down with her.
he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
He shall surely at that point seek to marry her. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to be his wife out there. Now, that don't happen in our community. Most of the time, and we know especially right now, it's been like that for a long time. We go to the club, looking for a jump off. Male and female. And nobody thinking about no marriage. So a lot of times babies come out of this. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not the club, it's just the hood. You go around somebody, some females around, and you're smelling good, you're looking good, your haircut fresh and everything, a little more inches, you know what I'm saying? So it says if you entice a maid to lay with her, you allow her to be your wife. So that's one way we can stop it. By teaching our young men, look, stop giving your royal seed to every female. But every female ain't worth your child. You know what I'm saying? I know we got some bad examples in here. I know somebody can say, hey, I wish I did have this child with this woman. Not the child, but not with this woman. You know what I'm saying?
So they got in the Bible is something about marriage. It is something. I know.
Yeah, it is.
So it is. They said the Bible's supposed to be right now for the world, like how it's going. So
Yep.
how did same-sex marriage, is that in the Bible?
It is in there. It is in there.
Read it out to us.
Yeah.
I ain't never read it.
18. 22, 18.
Same sex marriage.
Same
Yeah.
sex.
Same sex marriage.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I say it's in here.
It took a turn somewhere.
Yeah.
It took a turn somewhere.
Yeah, so the reason why I say it's in here because it speaks on that fact. Okay. 1822. 1822. So watch this. So a lot of dudes, you know what I'm saying, they do the booty. You know what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
I'm trying to figure out where.
Yeah.
Because it take a pastor to marry somebody.
Right. And they married them out here.
Yeah, so we'll believe what that pastor believe in if he's marrying 2 men or 2 women. What
Hey,
is his religion?
Hey, that's why I said this ain't Christianity right here. Because we read the Bible. This is truth right here. You know what I'm saying? Right, watch this, read this. Because the pastor that you talking about, not just that one, but many of them, they don't believe in the Bible. They there to make money, man.
They see.
Yeah. They there to get your wife or your girlfriend dollars. Because if you notice, women fill up the church, not men. You know what I'm saying? Read what you got.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 18 and verse 22.
Uh-huh.
Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind.
So it's telling a man you should lay down with a man like you would lay down with a woman. Go ahead.
It is abomination.
It's a what?
It is abomination.
That's an abomination to God. So I don't know what's up with the Christian pastor up there marrying 2 men.
Right.
He couldn't believe it. What'd you say?
They making it seem like it's cool today.
They make it seem like it's all right. What's everybody know? Yeah, they make it seem like it's
No,
like it's all
that
right.
shit ain't right. That shit ain't right.
Nah, shit ain't right.
God didn't do that. We ain't
Read
done
it.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 20 and verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lies with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination.
Both of them committed an abomination. Go ahead.
They shall surely be put to death.
Damn. Ooh. The preacher ain't reading that. He gonna read each one of their vows. He ain't gonna take them to the scripture. He supposed to be something out of the Bible. But he ain't showing them this. You know what I'm saying? If we gonna lead our people the right way, we gotta come back to this. You know what I'm saying? That's a must. And the reason why I say we, I ain't talking about everybody, y'all. Now, popular to the belief of the world, this Bible ain't for everybody. Now this right here about to get a little spicy. This Bible ain't written for everybody, y'all. The Bible wasn't written for the white man. The Bible wasn't written for the Chinese man, the Japanese, the Iranian. The Bible wasn't written for every nation. It was only written for our people.
That's right.
Now I said it. Trust me, I can explain it. Hebrews 13:4 right here. Hebrews 13:4. Then Hebrews 13:4. Because this is what the Bible says about marriage. Go ahead, read it.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 13 and verse 4.
Uh-huh.
Marriage is honorable in all,
So marriage is a very honorable thing. Go ahead.
and the bed undefiled.
And the bed is undefiled. So whatever you and your wife do in the bed, that's on y'all. Y'all can hang from the ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Run around the wall having sex. That's on y'all. God said that's good right there. Because that was you and her like. Go ahead.
But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
Everybody else gonna be judged if they ain't married and having sex. That's a whoremonger, adultery, a fornicator, and adultery. You know what I'm saying? So, one way to stop all the bull in our neighborhood, make sure we get married. You know what I'm saying? People who saying, look, it's just gonna be me and you. We're gonna do what we do. We're gonna get as freaky we wanna get, but it's just gonna be me and you though. You know what I'm saying? That's how we gotta do it. Y'all remember? Huh?
What the folks gonna do it up?
Most of the time they ain't doing it because they don't know no better. They being taught by, like she said, music, like he said, social media. You know what I'm saying? They being taught by these
But
things.
what if your wife out here cheating and you trying to make it work?
Exactly.
You look at the account, exactly.
First of all, watch your tone. Watch your tone, playboy. I'm asking questions.
The bottom of the verse is plain.
Yeah. Watch this. Go ahead.
I'm gonna read it again.
Read it again.
Marriage is honorable in all, but in the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
So if she cheating, God gonna judge her. You let the hoe go. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's what she done became. If she out here messing around on you, she done became a hoe for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Now, God said he gonna judge them. You ain't gotta worry about it. You let her go, God gonna work. How? Deuteronomy 4:4, Deuteronomy 28, 61. Watch this. This is how God judges adulterers and whoremongers. Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 61.
Uh-huh.
Also, every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
Read it again.
Also, every sickness and every plague
And every plague
which is not written in this book of the law,
which is not written in the book of the law,
them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
Most High God will bring a sickness on her she can't get rid of. Then she gonna be hoping and wishing, oh my goodness, I hope he let me back in the house. Not at that point. You don't want it no more. You know what I'm saying? She done became defiled. She let another man defile her. Number one. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to be yours. What you can do?
Matthew 19. That's that brother push. Whoever else, you know what I'm saying? Read that.
The book
I
of
don't know if you're going through this right here, brother, but
I didn't
this
do
is
it.
go ahead.
Cause we show focus on you now, man. We're like, oh, wait a minute.
I know y'all been trying to talk to me since I'm trying to
We should have had something to say.
Right. If you is going through this, you know what I'm saying? There's a scripture on it, like, cause another thing that single parent homes do breed is a lot of what they call simps today. Brothers be simping like a mug, you know what I'm saying? Cause back in the day, hey, your granddad wants to go for it. He could cheat. But soon his wife step on, it's over. You know what I'm saying? But let me show you that. Read it.
The book of Matthew, chapter 19, and verse 9. And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife,
So if you put your wife away, you know what I'm saying? Read.
except it be for fornication,
So if your wife commit adultery on you, read.
and shall marry another,
And if she marry another man,
committeth adultery. And whosoever marrieth her, which is put away, doth commit adultery.
so if your wife commit adultery on you, you gotta put her away. You can't stay with that woman. According to
All right,
what-
Bob.
this is the New Testament right here. You know, it's Christ right here. He said, if your wife commit adultery on you, you can't stay with that woman. And she can't remarry no more. And so read it again, because he said if she would.
Verse 9. And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another,
So if she marry another, read.
committeth adultery.
So you in the midst of adultery as well. So that's just like they go for brothers. If you dealing with another man's wife, whether he married to her or his ex-wife, that's adultery. You can't do that. You ain't no man supposed to deal with that woman no more. You know what I'm saying? Because she has been defiled.
Yeah, she done committed adultery and left.
And whosoever married her, which is put away, doth commit adultery.
So if you deal with this sister that was put away for fornication or adultery from her previous marriage, Christ said you in violation too. You can't deal with this sister. And what that's gonna do is that's gonna stop it. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna stop it. Read it.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 3, and verse 1. they say if a man put away his wife,
So if you put away your wife, only how you can put your wife away is for adultery. You know what I'm saying? You can't put your wife away just for anything. It gotta be for adultery.
and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again?
So it said if she go from him and go to another man, shall he return? Shall he return back to that woman? It's actually the question, and it's gonna give you the answer. Read.
Shall not that land be greatly polluted?
That land is greatly polluted. Don't we like to refer to the women as like Mother Earth and stuff like that? So read it again. Say that what? That what?
That land
That
is
land
greatly
is
polluted.
Greatly polluted. That sister is greatly polluted. You can't deal with her no more. Go back to Matthew 19. That's why Christ said this in Matthew 19. You know what I'm saying? That's another
texting
thing.
her now, you ain't coming back?
No.
The book of Matthew.
I got something to say about that right quick.
What you got?
Like, you really don't know where to go because it's pastors out here doing the same thing y'all talking about, messing with other men's wives. You know what I'm saying? Like, so how they gonna tell somebody, you know what I'm saying, how to live their life or what's going to go and you doing it?
They coming from the book, not from
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know.
I'm saying how you know who the church, because the pastor doing.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to his church and you listen to him, he polluting you, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like how you know who the trust are.
I'm 43, man, and man, nobody I've been around have lived accordingly to the Bible. Like I got mama, grandmama, granddaddy, they'll teach it, they'll talk about it, but nobody live by it. Nobody live by it. Only they live by common sense of life. Like I know not to go out here and kill nobody. I know not to, certain things I know that won't get me in trouble. Right. But as far as living by the Bible, like just straight, nobody. Never met nobody.
Right.
Don't know nobody.
Yeah.
Everybody I know, they say we all sinners, but everybody I know hung around, everybody sinners.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
And I say, I'm gonna go to the club or to the liquor store, and he like, no, man, don't go. Yeah, I don't got no kind of friends.
Yeah.
They be like, I ain't drinking today, or I'm going with you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always surrounded by this stick. So it's like when somebody like y'all come around, we so far gone in what's going on trying to survive around here that's far-fetched.
Far-fetched, yep.
So it's kind of hard. You know what I'm saying?
So
See, like some you'll have some people in here like maybe be in here like, man, I wish they leave. But if y'all was in here talking about, I ain't saying they saying it, but I don't know what nobody think.
Yeah.
But if y'all was like, man, you saw the game tonight, hey man, you saw the script, hey Big 30 them, what's it called?
Yeah.
They gonna be like, man, I knew what happened. They gonna intervene with the negativity.
Right.
But see, y'all on some positive and we so far gone away in what's going on.
So let me help
They
you
grasped
out.
it.
Let me help you out, bro. So what was, and this go both of y'all. What was the main thing that Christ got onto the Pharisees and the Sadducees about? Do you know?
No.
You don't know?
See?
What about you, bro? Do you know?
That's what I'm saying. We so
I ain't
caught.
too
See, that's what I'm saying. But we so caught up. We trying to find. We trying to find out how to get this light bill down. How to get this food in the refrigerator.
Okay. So let me give you a couple of scriptures. Let me get the scriptures say that he was going to send the word to heal our communities.
Right.
And that's something I wanted to kind of touch on when them young brothers in here. When them young brothers in here, I can tell they was like, I really don't want to.
Yeah.
Because they disconnected. Because they can't see themselves in the Bible. And that's been the same thing with us. We can't identify with the Bible.
I ain't mean to cut you off, but
Go ahead.
you might be in here, and it might be 10 people in here that they're saying, I ain't only dealing with it, but you might caught one person's attention that you probably saved.
Right.
And that's a good mission.
That's what I'm
saying?
That's a selfless mission.
Right.
But let me read this for you.
Go ahead.
Read that right there.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity.
So though the Lord is putting us through all this stuff in our community, would you agree, brother? I feel like you just came in. You feel like in the black communities we go through adversity? All the time, right? So it says, though the Lord give us adversity,
And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction.
In the water of affliction, y'all, we go through. We get afflicted in our community, right? Read.
Yet shall not thy teachers be removed into the corner anymore.
So to answer your question, bro, your teachers ain't gonna be hidden no more. The Lord put a spirit on men to really bring out the understanding of the Bible and come out here in different type of ways. You know what I'm saying? This is just one way that we do it, but we do it in different other ways as well. You know what I'm saying? We all over the place. You see what I'm saying? So the true understanding of scriptures, they gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? I go to Jeremiah 23 to go back to when he was talking about the pastors. So the Lord got a judgment for that thing too. You know what I'm saying? You can't mislead God's people. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, before you read this scripture, get Isaiah 34:16. Isaiah 34:16. Because if you said, how you know who to listen to? Right. Read it.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 34 and verse 16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read.
So you gotta do that on your own. If the pastor's saying one thing and it ain't lining up with the book, then you go with your life. Right. And that's what he's got to go into. It said what again?
Seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail.
The Bible ain't gonna fail. The pastor may fail in what he say. Because most of the time they ain't even coming about the book. But then when they do, it's falsified. You know what I'm saying? They tell y'all what they say that it means, and not what the Bible actually say that it means. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at the Bible, open it up and read it yourself to really get more clarity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. So let's go to Jeremiah 23:1. So let me show you this. So the main thing that Christ got onto the Pharisees and Sadducees, which would be the pastors today, was for being hypocrites. You know what I'm saying? He stayed on them for being hypocrites. That's right. And that means teaching something that you ain't doing. That's basically what you said. Right? Yeah, I'm going to speak on that now. Read that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 23 and verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture.
So it said, woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep. How he do this? He teach God love everybody. He in the church sleeping with the women. He in the church sleeping with the men. That's right. He in the church sleeping with the little boys. See what I'm saying? Read it again.
Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture.
And what that's going to do is going to cause real men not to deal with the church. A real man ain't finna go into church and you got the women in here leading everything. You know what I'm saying? A real man ain't finna go into the church when you know what I'm saying, so-called married and you trying to teach me to be married, but I know you sleeping with this woman, that woman, that one. You ain't finna respect that man for that. So that's gonna cause you to scatter. But woe means destruction. It says destruction to that pastor that do that. Right? Read.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord God of Israel against the pastors that feed my people, ye have scattered my flock.
So it says destruction to the pastor that scattered the flock. Right? Now go to Matthew 7 about being a hypocrite. Because that's basically what y'all going into. You know what I'm saying? Matthew 7, read that 7.
The book of Matthew, chapter 7 and verse 1. Judge not that ye be not judged. For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged.
So that's basically going into being a hypocrite. Christ ain't telling you don't judge each other like the brother made reference to earlier. We gotta judge each other. The reason our community is messed up how they is because we have to judge each other. We have to correct each other. You know what I'm saying? That ain't talking about condemning a brother. You know what I'm saying? If a brother messed up, that ain't talking about, hey, let's kill this brother. That ain't what judgment is when it comes to us. God gonna do that. But when it comes to, hey, bro, you need to take care of your kids, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying? I can pass that judgment on you because that's right. You see what I'm saying? Bro, you need to marry this sister. Stop making her a hoe. I can pass that judgment because it's right. The Lord give us the authority to do that. You know what I'm saying? And if we do that type of stuff, it'll help our communities. You know what I'm saying? Because marriage is the foundation to a nation. If you notice all the other nations, have you ever seen a pregnant Chinese woman? You ain't never seen that because it's structure in their nation. Right. You see what I'm saying? Have you ever seen and that's a sister that probably could be married, married age, right? Have you ever seen? So I know you never seen a pregnant teenage training little girl. You ain't never seen that, right? But have you seen our little sisters be pregnant around here? 16, 17, 18. You know what I'm saying? You see it. You know why you don't see it in the other nations?
Well,
like,
13, live.
and you know why you don't see it, and most of the time, it'll be about grown man man too. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that we hide. That's something we take that mindset of don't judge. Nah, somebody to say something to him. He said he need to go to jail. Somebody to say that he can get his ass whooped on the way to jail. You know what I'm saying? Straight up,
Can follow what other communities do to see why, like they crime down. Like you go 45 minutes or an hour. Like our community around here, they need to follow what other communities are doing. They got low crime and low drug rates. Like if you go 45 minutes or an hour out, the crime slim. You go to Germantown, it's slim. It's crime, but it's slim. What they doing to make it to where it ain't no crime. They ain't hanging out at the store big for change when you get out there. Why? But I go right here, anywhere I can't get the car, 5 motherfuckers. Give me $1, bro. But the farther you go out, the less you see certain shit. Why is like that?
Because I'm explaining one aspect of it now. Marriage is like the officer was going to earlier. Marriage was.
No, I ain't talking about marriage.
No, this is what I'm saying. I want you to feel me. God's laws is effects to breaking his laws, right? So I was just talking to my wife about this, right? Yeah. You know how the scriptures say if you spare the rod, you spoil the child? Bruh, you know how the scriptures say if you spare the rod, you spoil the child? You heard that before, right? You heard it before, right, big dog? If you spare the rod, you spoil the child, right? What that mean? That spoil, what that's going into?
It means if you don't, you know what I mean? If you don't bring, I don't say whoop them, you know, it's far fetched, but if you don't bring them up right, you know what I'm saying, they gonna fall victim to what's going on there.
Okay, so I'm gonna give it. That's right, but I'm gonna give it to you in detail. What you say?
No, this they don't know this.
No, this, but with the spoil though, the spoil. What is that spoil going to?
Spoil their character in the child.
Like destruction, right?
Come up with no discipline, no destruction, no nothing.
Right. It's something to
no
spoil.
consequences behind the action. So it's like,
right.
I can do what I want to do. I don't know.
Yeah. Right. So, but it's something to spoil, it's destroyed, right? It ain't no good, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna give you an example of like how the Lord's judgment can cause, or breaking his laws can cause like a domino effect. Going to answer his question. So if you spoil the child, you know what I'm saying, and most of the time people are like, oh, he gonna be bad as hell. He gonna be out here robbing and killing if you don't correct him, if you don't, you know what I'm saying, you spread a rod, right? Another way that thing can mess your child up, your child can grow up dumb as hell. You know what I'm saying? People don't think about that. If you ain't sitting down teaching your child, if you ain't, like my wife, my little boy, when she teaching him, he get to the point where he just don't want to do it anymore. I'm like, you need to install some discipline with that thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna cause an effect for him not to want to just do it at all. Right. And then that's gonna cause him to not know how to read when he's 5. You know what I'm saying? So God's laws work like that. It's like a domino effect. So marriage, the domino effect that can come from you breaking that law is brothers ended up in the front of the store. He probably didn't have a dad to show him, hey, take your man to work. You know what I'm saying? He probably didn't have a dad to show him discipline or whatever the case may be. Going to work and all.
Everybody ain't got no job in Germantown.
Everybody don't got a job. But what I'm saying is,
certain city, parts of the city.
But listen, the question that you asked was like how it's connected, basically.
No,
you know,
I'm saying they can take notes from their community or their city.
And this one note, marriage, like we're going into marriage. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff wouldn't happen in our community.
Yeah. Let me say this on what he's saying, because what he's saying is also in Germantown and Cordova, more than likely in every house out there, all them big houses out there, there's a woman and a man in both houses. More than likely is a father and a mother bringing up their children. So you got a whole part of Memphis, which is called Germantown, that's 95% married. They married homes. They got a mother and a father. Even if the father ain't the father of the child, the woman and the man in the house married. And so they both raising the kids. That's the difference in our neighborhood. That's why he's bringing up the marriage portion, because in our neighborhood, you ain't got marriages. You ain't got a man and a woman really putting their foot down for the children. Out there, you got that. That's what you got. In every home is a woman and a man. You go on that block, they call the police. You know what I'm saying? Because the woman saying, baby, there's some dudes out here, don't look like they right. They do, baby, call the police, or here he come. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is out there. In our neighborhoods, you just got baby mamas and baby dads. Boyfriends and girlfriends. And kids being brought up by them, and there ain't nothing right behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Mama spend a lot, and the child don't respect the dad to come with child, right?
Yep. Hey, I know you're watching, man. You're tuned in. This part right here, conversation got real intense. That was real inclined to what we were saying about the kids and everything. So if you're watching, man, stay tuned in to the next part. Get that Sirach chapter 30. What you just said, Sirach chapter 30. Sirach chapter 30 verse 3.
The book of Sirach, chapter 30 and verse 3. He that teaches his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice of him.
So he that teaches his son grieveth the enemy. Who is the enemy?
The streets,
The streets.
rap lyrics, social media, anything that influences outside of his father.
You know why that's right? Because the streets is a product of our enslavement. The white man that formed that thing, he pushing the music, he makes sure all that's out there in the street. So he that teaches his son grieveth the enemy, because the white man want that to happen. He want our sons locked up. He want our sons 6 feet deep. So that'll grieve him by you teaching your son the right way. Jump down to verse 7.
Verse 7. He that maketh too much of his son shall bind up his wounds, and his bowels will be troubled at every cry.
My man, you see that? He didn't read that again for him?
Verse 7. He that maketh too much of his son
He
shall
didn't make it too much of his son, right?
bind up his wounds.
Shall bind up his wounds. What that mean? He that act like his son can't do nothing wrong.
Yeah.
You
But
bind up
when he
his
fall,
wounds.
you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
You know, do certain shit.
Cause you know when you teach somebody, when you teaching a little boy how to ride a bike, and he fall for the first time, you like, yes. Cause he can learn from that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got now he gotta learn how to get back up. That it ain't now I know how not to fall. So that's that wound that you done bound it up because you make life and you can't do nothing wrong.
Right.
Go ahead and keep reading.
And his bowels will be troubled at every cry.
Go ahead.
And horse not broken become headstrong.
That's why when you said not whoop, but you gotta discipline your son with the belt. Right. Read what it say again.
A horse not broken becometh
It's comparing a child to a horse. It said a horse not broken,
headstrong.
become headstrong. He get to the point where he feel like he can raise up, he can whoop dad. You know what I'm saying? Me and you the same height now. He ain't used to your hand being put on him, so he feel like you just like the dude he just beat up down the street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You got a son?
Yeah, I got two.
I can tell how your eye was like, oh yeah, for real.
Nah, that come from like this ain't even come from my kid. It come from dealing with other women kids.
Oh, women kids.
You know what I'm saying?
They
Like,
headstrong.
like, yeah, so
Yeah.
they get up to where they feel like they can. You know what I'm saying?
They put their
You
chest
know?
out and try.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
And you know, there you go.
There it is.
My kids, my boys ain't old enough yet, but I know, you know.
How old your boys is?
I got 1 9, I got 1 6.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I got big boys. I put all them.
You done put all the down
Put
for them.
all them down.
They trash.
Now they know though.
They try their grandma so I can knock it out and put all them down. We used to put them on nobody wrong.
Yeah. So they straighten up around you.
Yeah, straight up.
See, that's what the Bible talking about. The child ain't headstrong, especially when they say, hey, daddy, come, what's your name?
Right. You gotta
Take
put a little
coming over
real
here.
to 'em.
Yeah.
Not like you gotta be mean or But you gotta let them know, like, I'm the top dog.
Yeah, it's some limits.
Yeah.
You go past these limits, you gotta see.
Right.
At the same as they fear God, I mean, fear Father. Like,
Exactly.
I want to know my dad ain't come play by myself. So.
Exactly.
Just like I be watching, you know, I'm gonna go a different route. Like I be watching Animal Planet and shit.
Uh-huh.
So I watched one where they talking about the lions and stuff.
Yeah.
So one of the young male lions, you know, was trying to try the woman lion in the tribe,
Uh-huh.
and the alpha lion had to get on his ass.
Yeah.
You know, he knew not to play like that
No
again.
more. Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure right. Animal Planet show you a lot of things.
Yep. And the gorillas. They were so bad gorillas. One man rode the whole back.
Okay, bro. Hey, did you get a file?
I got you.
You
I
got
got
it.
it. Appreciate it.
Go ahead.
All right. And a child left to himself will be willful.
And a child left to himself to be willful. That's the leading to social media. When he left himself, he got all opportunity to do whatever he wanted to do. So he'll be willful then. He's willing to do anything. You know what I'm saying? You wonder why, why my son started to walk like a girl? You left him alone too long.
I don't even find God on my son pull up.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 9. Conquer thy child, and he shall make thee afraid.
Conquer thy child, and he shall make thee afraid. Same thing the other scripture said. When you act like he can do no wrong, you always pat him up. You know what I'm saying? You give him a pat on the back for doing stuff, doing bad. It said he'll do what?
Conquer thy child, and he shall make thee afraid.
He's gonna make you afraid sooner or later. Go ahead.
Play with him, and he will bring thee to heaviness.
That's that us being different from the woman. Because we don't play with them like the woman plays. We play with our kids, we have fun with our kids, but not like, yeah, we know how far to go. We know how not to let them play with us. You know what I'm saying? So with the woman, they may laugh and giggle at everything. When we see past all that, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, read it.
Laugh not with him, lest thou have sorrow with him, lest thou gnash the teeth in the end.
So what he say? Be more serious. You know what I'm saying? The playful.
That's the whole reason for the man and woman in the household. This is their home to be the family.
Balance.
Father. This
Balance. Yeah, exactly.